Hi everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Video Game Dad, a show that has a lot of chores, but this seemed more important. I'm the Video Game Dad, and with me, of course, is the Video Game Kid. I'm not a big fan of going outside. I think my complexion probably gave that away. The sun is my sworn enemy, and I hate getting bitten. But what if I want to have all the fun of owning a ranch with none of the responsibilities? Fortunately for me, there's video games. Today, we are playing
Harvest Moon!
That's right, today we are playing Harvest Moon for the Super Nintendo. Are you ready to get started?
Yes.
Alright then. Alright, here we go. We're gonna play a nice little relaxing game. It's a farming simulator. It's called Harvest Moon. It's gonna be a little laid back. You are the one who is supposed to work at this ranch today. What's your name? What do you want to put for our name?
A-C-K.
A-C-K-E?
Uh-huh.
Alright, well this is the story of a farmer named Ack. Or Aki. Or Ake. How do you think that's pronounced? Mr. Ake, I'm in charge of shipping here. I come here every evening to pick up stuff you put in the shipping box. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, ask anything you want to people in town. It will help you. So yeah, I mean, it's a farming simulator, basically. Like, you're given 2 years to raise your ranch and make your parents proud, and you can do all kinds of cool stuff. Before I go any further, I do want to say thanks to the Serious Squirrel for suggesting we play this game. I'm pretty excited to play it. I actually played it for like an hour last night because, like I said, I was just trying to test it out, but then I got so engrossed. I suggest you listen to the villagers. Alright, so basically, first thing we gotta do, we gotta talk to some villagers. He's a wandering peddler. He doesn't have anything to sell right now, but we can bring him things to buy. Like, he'll buy fish and herbs and flowers, I think, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, basically the first thing you do is you gotta talk to people around town. Florist crops, we don't need to know anything about it. You start in the spring and you can only grow corn and turnips, or no, I don't remember. I haven't seen you before. Did you come to the ranch? I'm Maria. Nice meeting you. Hi, Maria. So yeah, different events during different times of the year, and it allows you to cavort with the different women. How do you do? Hard, isn't it? But don't give up. Oh yeah, I have a daughter. She may be at the church. And eventually, if you talk to the women of town and give them gifts and just have conversations, eventually it'll allow you to get married. And that's... I mean, there's not really, like, winning the game, per se, because everything happens regardless. It just goes day to day. And there are better endings, and there are worse endings, as I understand it, because, as I said before, I've never actually played this game, so this is all just based off of what I read in a game fact yesterday. Hello, where are you from? You are managing the ranch alone, separately from your parents? Great, there's nothing here in the ranch. You have wonderful parents. So this is going to be a much more relaxed playthrough. It's a lot less frantic than any of the games we've played before. It's... basically, I mean...
Daddy, remember Hello Kitty's door?
I do remember Hello Kitty's door. Hello. Talk to me. Hey, son, you have to have a meadow to buy livestock, not only for cows, but also for chickens. I have some grass left, so use it to raise them. I'll bring it to your shed. Talk to me over the counter when you want to buy livestock. Thanks, Daddy. Livestock notes. I don't need any of this information. Hello. Can I... Okay, that's what I needed to talk to her for. I needed to get the watering can. And apparently she doesn't want you to talk to her over the counter. She wants you to vault over the counter, and then she'll give you the watering can. Any hoozle, we got the watering can, so now we can water our crops. We got grace. Boo!
Why did you say boo?
Because it's not letting us proceed. I don't know what to do. This didn't seem so painful yesterday.
Yesterday night?
Yep. Crops won't germinate unless you sow them in the proper season. Maybe I have to actually read something.
I don't...
Tomato! Tomato. Okay. We just had to talk to that last person.
I like to...
Or maybe we had to read the crop things. I don't know. Maybe it's making sure you actually do the tutorials instead of just breezing past them like I was trying to do. Puff, puff. Don't run so suddenly. Oh, you... Boy, I'm butchering this reading. Don't run suddenly. Oh, you are the Mr. Rancher everybody's talking about. Yes, that's Mr. Ack to you. Well, excuse me, will you please keep this dog for me? My house is a grocery store, so my mom doesn't allow me to keep this dog. So please. Okay, I'll keep your dog. What do we want to name the dog?
Cat.
You want to name the dog Cat. Alright, so is it a cat dog?
Uh-huh.
Cat dog. Cat dog.
How about we do Cat D?
Cat D?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll do Cat D. So our dog's name is Cat D, and our name is Ack. That's a little bit crazy. There's our grass seeds. What are we gonna do?
Maybe break this. Maybe break the table.
Maybe break the table? I don't think so. So yeah, you've got the different tools around the ranch that allow you to clear an area for you to sow your seeds. Not your metaphorical seeds, but your actual seeds, because that's what this game is about. I will note that in this game, you're not given the choice of your gender, but I do believe in the later games you actually are given a choice if you want to do a female rancher or a male rancher, so that's nice of them to give you that opportunity, because, you know, maybe you don't want to play as a boy, maybe you want to play as a girl. So we're gonna hoe. 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 Hoe.
What is hoe?
Hoe is hoe. Hoe is hoe.
Oh, we made an E.
We did, because we're gonna plant some crops. But I have to go buy some actual viable crops. We need to go to the floral shop, and then we're gonna buy some vegetables. We are gonna buy... Let's see, do you want to buy potatoes? Yeah, you would be. Or turnips.
Turnips.
You want to buy potatoes or turnips?
Turnips.
You want to buy turnips? Okay, we will buy turnips. So there's one more area that we have not visited, and that is the mountain. And there's a few things that you can do up in the mountain. It's starting to get into...
I never climbed a mountain that high.
You actually have climbed a mountain. When we went to Alaska, do you remember we hiked and hiked and hiked and hiked, and then we hiked some more. And then...
Maybe you need to get in bed.
I will. I'm going to plant some seeds first and water them so they can grow.
You'll get tired and your eyes will get red.
Yeah, that's true if you don't go to bed. Oh, I did that wrong. I'm a big dumb dummy. Oh well. The rest of this game is basically just water your crops, sell your crops. And harvest your crops. So we are going to tend the land a little bit. Or maybe we'll go fish. Because we've watered our crops, so we've got our chores done for the day. We're going to hug the dog a few times, just because, why not? And then we're going to run out to the mountains and go catch some fish. And maybe we'll sell them to the peddler. What, honey?
You were like...
In the game? Yeah. So we're going to fish. I caught a fish! Wow. That was fortuitous.
That was so beanie.
It was so what now?
That was so beanie.
It was so beanie? What does that mean?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, why would you say it if you don't even know what it means? So I caught a fish and I put it in that little box, and that is basically what you do with your crops. When they're fully harvested, you put them in the box. And unfortunately, I tilled the land in the wrong place to where I'm not going to be able to get any of these crops when all of these are ready to harvest, because you can't actually walk over them. Like the strategy thing I looked at basically said, do the C pattern, because that's the best way to get the highest yield as quickly as possible. Is that all you were shipping today? It cost 300 G in total. Yay! He's gonna put 300 G's in my box. That's pretty awesome that a fish is such high yield.
I think he's tired.
Do you think he's tired? Do you think it's ready for us to go to bed? Yeah?
No, the dog.
Oh, the dog is tired? Okay. Alright, we'll go to bed. Shall I write in my diary? Yeah, write in your diary. Mr. Ack. Okay, fishing's taking too long, so we're gonna go explore the mountain cave really quick. Because you can get some herbs. Or maybe I'll just go get those grapes, because you can actually get a lot of money for grapes, too.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
Grapies.
Grapey, grapies. It's the berry with wild grape. Don't eat. Put grapes in my box. That sounds like a weird metaphor for
Maybe
something.
you'll bury him.
Maybe you'll bury him? Maybe. Okay, put grapes in my box. And eat a croissant. Croissant.
Maybe the dog can eat the grapes.
No, the dog cannot eat grapes because dogs... Actually, grapes are poisonous to dogs.
Why?
Because their metabolism can't handle it. So you don't want to give grapes to your dogs. So, pro tip, anybody that gives their dogs grapes or wine, stop doing that. Till the land.
Tomorrow.
What?
Maybe you could do it tomorrow.
Do what tomorrow?
Tomorrow in the game.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but do what?
Get the crop.
Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so it's starting to be dusk, so I better go fill up my watering can. I should have switched to the watering can before now, but I didn't, cause I forgot.
I think Cat D needs a hug.
You think Cat D needs a hug? Okay, we'll go give Cat D another hug before we go to bed. Oops. Alright, Isaac. Or no, he's not Isaac. That's his default name is Isaac. Like, that's, as the story is told, his name is Isaac. But I forgot, we named him Ack. Maybe his name is just Isaac Ack.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Isaac Asimov, but not a cool science fiction writer. Look, they're starting to sprout! Our crops are starting to grow. That's
Our
awesome.
E is sprouting.
Our E is sprouting. That's awesome. So let's go up here.
Why is there a stone burr?
I don't know. I think maybe it explains it later, because there's actually quite a bit of depth to this game, as simple as it looks. Because as I mentioned before, there's the whole romancing section, and you can improve your house, and eventually you get a horse, and you can get livestock. And there's a stamina apple fruit thing. I don't know what it's actually supposed to be. But these guys are herbs, and you can sell these guys too. But that little red fruit will actually increase your stamina so you can do more work. Which is why I was tilling the ground, because I was hoping to find one in my farm, but I did not.
I don't like potatoes. Maybe he won't either.
Oh, you think we should just buy more turnips?
Yeah.
There's a different yield for the different crops.
Turnips. Turnips.
And let's buy another thing of turnips. Pretty convenient. Thanks, lady. So ideally, you want to be able to plant all of your crops at once, or you want to be able to harvest all of your crops at once.
Oh, I found one of my little special.
Oh, yeah. And so that's why you do the C pattern here. But I already screwed it up on the turnips over there, unfortunately.
Why?
Well, because you need to leave a space for yourself to be able to get into, which is why you do the C pattern. And you could do the donut pattern, which is where you just leave a hole in the middle. But that's a little bit less efficient. Anyway, we're going to water our crops.
You should go to bed.
We'll go to bed here in just a second.
The
Mr.
puppy
Axe getting
needs-
tired. The puppy needs hugs?
The puppy needs sleep.
The puppy needs sleep? Okay, well, it's basically once it becomes nightfall, it's just 6 p.m. until you go to bed, regardless of what season it is. So I guess you're farming on the equator. I believe we'll be able to harvest our crops now, the ones we were able to water at any rate. Nope, we have to wait one more day. So we're gonna go fish really quick.
Oh, man!
We're gonna go fish really quick, then we'll water our crops, and we should be able to harvest those turnips. And then you'll have a pretty good idea of the game. and by now you'll probably know if you want to play this. Boy, the fish just aren't biting today.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently I got super lucky that first time, because when I did this game before, like, I did not catch a fish. I either didn't catch a fish or it was so late in the day that I just had to eat it and I couldn't sell it. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy. Come on. Come nibble on the snacks. Come on. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Boy, the fish just aren't biting. I'm not even catching boots or tin cans. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got a boot. Fine, we'll just sell some mountain grapes. Don't eat grapes. Sell grapes. Grapes good for money. Grapes give you health, but grapes also give you... What are you doing?
Trying to whistle.
Oh, okay. Well, you're doing an okay job, I guess. You're trying. And that's what matters. Alright, so let's water our crops really quick. And then we'll go to bed. You think the dog's hungry? The dog doesn't. Yeah, that's all we're shipping today. I don't have anything else I can sell. I couldn't get any fish. I tried. Alright, let's go give our dog a hug. I'll hug him a couple times. You're making too much noise. Hugging the dog. Hugging Cat D. Hugs for Cat D. Hugs for days. Alright. We'll go to bed, and then I think we'll be able to harvest our turnips tomorrow. Can we harvest our turnips?
You're babysitting the dog.
Woohoo! We can harvest our turnips! Harvest our turnips!
Maybe he needs to go poopy.
You think he needs to go poopy?
Uh-huh.
The dog actually takes surprisingly good care of himself, so you don't need to worry about him needing to go poopy.
Maybe he just does that sometimes.
Maybe he just does that sometimes.
Have you heard my mommy, the VG mom?
They have heard her. She comes in every once in a while. But she's out this time. Oops.
And the VG baby.
Is that what your sister is? Is she the VG baby?
Uh-huh.
She's not really a baby.
Maybe we should call her the VG toddler.
Yeah, she's the VG toddler. I've just been calling her VG Kid 2.0. Oops, I ran out of wood.
Oh.
Okay, well,
Eat a donut.
this is Harvest Moon.
Eat
I'm gonna keep
a
playing
donut.
it because I'm actually having a pretty good time. I might even stream this some. I don't know. I haven't decided
Maybe you
yet.
should go to sleep.
Alright, after a little bit of time with Harvest Moon, what did you think?
Awesome.
What did you like about it?
The dog?
And is there anything you didn't like?
No.
Okay, so if you could give this game a rating, what would it be?
5 kittens.
5 kittens. Okay then. I honestly thought I was going to be bored playing this game, which is why it took so long to get to it. Sorry, squirrel. But I definitely enjoyed my short time with it. For starters, it looks beautiful, which stands to reason, considering it was one of the last titles to be released on the Super Nintendo. There's really no way to lose, but certain things become harder to do in the later seasons. There are multiple endings, so it has great replay value. If you're a fan of the bite-sized nature of mobile games, you'll probably get a lot of mileage out of this one. And if you're a fan of RPGs, the greater depth of forming relationships and advancing your career as a rancher should appeal to you. Overall, Harvest Moon is a pleasant game that I can easily recommend. Well, that's all the time that we have for this week, guys. As always, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to drop us a like and a comment down below. And of course,
Subscribe!
that's right, subscribe if you are not already a member of the VG family. We will see you guys next time, and until then, keep playing.